Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for watching today. Today, I'm doing a speed build on the Glade Island, the floating island that's like the Glade of Trust. And I had this idea when we got this Monstrous House. It kind of looked like a fraternity house to me. So I wanted to kind of make a little university town. And I ended up like starting out and trying some stuff, and then I ended up actually watching Monsters University for the first time yesterday. And that's a really cute movie. So it was kind of fun. It kind of gave me an idea what their town looked like, but I kind of had to modify given the space and what we have. But I had this street kind of rug that I'd gotten from somebody, and I modified it a little bit, and then I made one that I could have a turn in, and I really liked using this. It gave it like a city vibe. There's all kinds of ways you could do them, but it took me a little while to line things up, so I just went with this one. I think it looks good, especially when you're walking around. You don't notice all the details. Sometimes I get too stuck in those details. And then I liked using this like sushi restaurant that's Monsters Inc. here because it, I don't know, it looks like a weird area, anyways with the Glade. Like kind of like they'd have weird fish and stuff, and I feel like it goes with the theme. So I wanted to put it like right on the water. And then I'm kind of building a road to it and parking lot, but I'll kind of edit these later once I figure out my whole layout. And so I just used this wood rug that I had used previously, which I think looks really nice with it. And then I'm just kind of trying to figure out how to fit everything. I put all these flowers, but I end up changing that later, so. And then I pulled out these Mulan walls, which I think looks pretty cool with it. Just kind of like as an entrance. I didn't want to block the like water views, even though I didn't end up decorating the water, which I might do later, just to give it some added views. But yeah, I just used these Mulan walls to kind of give it a nice looking entrance from the parking area. I love this item just because it's so animated, And I'll kind of adjust all this parking stuff later once I get the rest of the layout going. I just wanted to see how big cars are, so how big it would need to be. So after watching Monsters University, they have this like center fountain and then all these little walking past the different buildings and stuff. So I started building that out because I really like the look of it. And I ended up in the end only using 2 of them just because of how much space I had and what would fit. But this is kind of similar to what they have. Obviously, we don't have like curved pathing, and then I wanted to make a kind of grand entrance like they have. So they kind of walk up on the edge of like the university area that's like fenced in with kind of like a grand entrance from the road and sidewalk. So I started thinking I wanted to do that, which then I kind of had to change my whole road layout too. So I'm gonna edit this a little bit so that I can do that. And I wanted to put Oswald here because I thought the theater kind of went well with like university town vibes. And I kind of like having him here with the monsters. So I'm trying to figure out how much space I need for the university area so that I can lay out the frat house and everything like that. And they do have it kind of surrounded by fencing and like cypress trees a little bit and stuff. I do really like their university town. It's kind of set in autumn, but with this Monstrous House, just fits the Glade vibe to me. So I kind of did want to put a lot of the like green trees like you would have in the university area, where there's a lot of grassy areas with just big trees for studying and stuff like that, even in the movie and in life, at least at my university. Yeah, I kind of like using these statues because they are kind of monstrous, but it's kind of all we have too. So I decided to make that sidewalk and road up to it just like we have, and then I'm going to build out the frat house area and stuff. So I kind of skip a lot because I did try a lot of different things, so some things that I skip, it might be because I'm gonna delete it. So I made the road go all the way through to the other sides. Oh, I forgot to put the streetcar in. I wanted to do that, but oh well. So I decided to just put the movie theater over here and kind of have a shared parking area. Because like the frat house and city stuff is kind of on the outside of the university area, so I like it. I didn't decorate much around it, but maybe I should add some decor. So here I decided to make this area a little bit bigger so that I had a lot of more walking room. And then I just used this like softwood fence to border it off, which is nice. It lets me put it on the rugs because there's a lot of stuff I tried. Like it won't let me put flowers on rugs and stuff, so. I tried these hedges, but I don't end up using them. Oh, and then I remembered that we have these Storybook Vale like bridge lights, which I think look really good here. They actually have something like this, I think, in the movie, but I didn't end up putting them all the way around, but just in the front, and I really like how that looks. I always forget about them. I haven't used them before, I don't think. And then they do have this kind of stone wall in front of their fraternity house, and so I liked also how it looks with this Monstrous House. I had kind of originally thought about putting a bunch of junk out like a frat house would have, but then I decided against that. I wanted to have a companion and this was the best one to go, but even though it doesn't really go. And then I spent some time trying to figure out what kind of foliage I wanted. And I just went with like the glade bushes and purple bushes, and then of course the beach grass that's usual. Some of the butterfly flowers and stuff. So I knew I wanted to make a little arcade here with the new arcade items, but I hadn't bought multiples of them yet. And I don't have any more spaces for Touch of Magic, or I might have made like a crosswalk rug, but I think it's fine. This tree I think matches the house really well too. So here I'm gonna start making the little arcade area. And I didn't like any of my rugs, so I did delete one and make a Monster University rug. Very simple. I do very simple Touch of Magic stuff. I made a little back porch for the house. And then I once again extended the restaurant to kind of fit the layout. These items were kind of expensive, I thought, but they're kind of cool, the interactions. I could have made a big arcade and added some of Vanellope's stuff, but this just felt like the appropriate space for what I had. I was gonna build a bar, but I didn't really have much, so I just kind of put some seating. And then I forgot that I added these Hercules columns. It kind of gives it a university look to me. And the Haunted Mansion actually looks really good, I think, as like the Monsters University. And I loved being able to use it for something else besides like theme park or the usual. But you could also use like the park entrances or just the monsters houses. I'm gonna start like adding in all the details and spaces here, and I jump around quite a bit because I wasn't really sure how I want it to be. I kind of wanted to set up some tables like they have for signing up for things and some study areas. Of course, the snack areas by the dorm rooms. I used a lot of different greens just to kind of incorporate all the ones that I had used, because I didn't want to just use like the willow trees or something, because it just, we don't have enough trees that are the color of the glade. They don't give us the ones they put in this island, unfortunately, but I kind of like having all the different, or a few different trees. I really like this, like, nightmare statue for the monsters. I think it goes so well. So I just decided to add some sitting areas by the water where they can have their beer and whatnot. Some study areas under the trees. Lots of books. I probably could have added more flowers to the town. And then I remembered to make Mike's comedy stage area. I never realized that monster speaker does work like a radio, so I could use that more. Adding all the food around during the rain. I tried to do other things during the rain, but I just get so much rain sometimes I can't help it. I liked adding that Wally billboard along the road and that big truck on the road. I also never used this like ancient path. I didn't realize I had to pull out the time bending table to make more of it, but I like it as the sidewalk here. And here I was just reminding myself that this park entry would look good as the university or in the area as well. Here's the walkthrough. I really, really love this. It was so fun. It took me a while to kind of figure it out, but I've never done like a city street before, and I just really like this. And I love how this whole university area looks. Here's a little sunset view, which I really love it here. Yeah, I think I need to add some decorations to the water. I love all the butterflies going around. I didn't realize that happened here. Here's the overview. Thank you so much for watching today. I really hope that you liked this one. I really love it. I think it's really fun. I enjoyed watching the movie again and kind of using some things I haven't done before. I'm hopefully getting back into the decorating mode and we'll be posting more videos soon. If you liked the video, please drop a like on it, and I hope that you have a really wonderful rest of your day.